So, Lil Uzi Vert is one of those rappers that since I first got into rap music, I've always really liked. I've always been excited for new Lil Uzi Vert music. I've always been intrigued when I'm listening to it. There's never been a time where I've been I'm not interested in what Lil Uzi Vert is doing. I'm always going to be excited for new music. Even after his last album, which was kind of bad, I'm still going to be excited for whenever he drops it. I'm still going to be so excited. Even though he's been always one of those rappers that suffers from leaks and stuff, he's always managed to, whenever he drop his best quality content 90% of the time. Oh, actually, let me rephrase that. He drops, with every album, there's always just a few of one of them ones on there. And they're also, they're really good projects anyway. I want to do, a ranking Lil Uzi Vert album video. That'd be a lot of albums to listen to, but that would be cool. I have a lot of ideas that I need to start actually, taking more action on instead of focusing so much on album reviews. But anyway, this is my top 5 of his songs. And by the way, if my voice just went really high for a second, it's because ESPN just blew my phone up. Anyway, this is my top 5 Lil Uzi Vert songs, and hopefully y'all agree with them. If you don't, then that's okay. You don't have to agree with everything I say. I know a lot of the time when I list off my top 5 of rapper songs, I have a way different top 5 than anyone else does. The only one that I've kind of had something similar to is Travis Scott, and that was it. But hopefully you guys agree with a lot of these. Yes Sirski is number 5, and I remember back when this dropped, this was a absolute summer hit. This was all you could hear all summer long. There's really just nothing worth hating. I mean, yeah, 21 Savage is a really big part of this song, but even though he's doing great, Lil Uzi Vert himself is also doing great. This was a big time, when this song was really popular. He had just dropped Eternal Take after all these saying he's going to quit music and just not have dropping in a while. And then immediately comes out with a deluxe that was a whole other album that was this. It was awesome. It was so cool. There had been deluxe versions of albums before, but this was I don't know. He made it cool. Lil Uzi Vert was the first to kind of start this trend, and that's really cool. It's awesome, and this song was the biggest example of that. It was probably this is probably the biggest song off of that project. Myron was a pretty big one, and so was Kobe or Bean, the song with Chief Keef. I think that was all of them. I think I can think of all of them. That was it. But this song was my personal favorite, and it's just 21 Savage is giving bar after bar after bar. It was heartless. This was this, in my opinion, was peak 21 Savage, because, this was when people really knew, were figuring out his niche on songs instead of just throwing them on features. And, 21 could still enter into another peak. I need to hear another album, but, this song is timeless. You can't turn this song on and just not enjoy it. It's just a good time. And Lil Uzi, even though I've talked about mostly 21 on here, this is his song. He's still the biggest presence on it. He's still giving the most fun, still giving amazing energy, which is what he's famous for, being a positive, good energy rapper. And you get so much of that on this song. And again, you can probably tell throughout this top 5 that I really like more of the positive, fun Lil Uzi Vert songs, and Neon Guts is another really good example of that. I can't really say anything negative about this song. It's super fun. A lot of Omega bouncy beats, not beats, but drums, and the great melodies from Uzi and Pharrell. This is just this right here is the antithesis. This is probably the funnest song on the project. You can tell Pharrell and Lil Uzi got in the studio together and just had the most amount of fun making this song, and that energy is passed to you. You can't not have fun listening to this song. It's amazing. The contents of what they're talking about, the delivery is so catchy, and I'm trying to think of a word, emphatic, I guess. Is that a word? Infectious, I guess is what I'm trying to say, not emphatic, but especially Pharrell's delivery, think I got them neon guts, you know what I'm saying? That's so, I can't do it justice. Do not take what I just said and the way I said it as how he says it, but it's cool. And this song makes me want to hear more Lil Uzi Vert on what's it called? On Pharrell beats, because I'm pretty sure we've only got that twice. Haven't we only got that twice out of his entire career? We got it on a Tyler the Creator song, and we got it on this one. I think there might be a leak song with Pharrell production, but I haven't, like, I don't remember what it sounded like. I wish there was more of it throughout his career because he absolutely slides on this. This gives that fun bounce that this album has a lot of. And the next song is also off the same project, gives that vibe, but even better. Spoiler alert, but if we did do a ranking of Lil Uzi Vert project video on this channel, Love is Rage 2 would actually most likely, it would most likely be number one. But this is kind of a lot of the same points that I said about Neon Guts. 20 minutes is such a fun, infectious song. It's so catchy, like iconic lines, I don't know. I kind of have this thought process. The reason Lil Uzi Vert is not necessarily a good lyricist. Like, you're not going to Lil Uzi Vert songs for any kind of lyrical content. Like, he might have a fun, cool bar here and there, but you're not at all gonna, like, hear, like, a J. Cole level bar. You're not. Like, it's a fact. But that is okay, because he knows it, and he's really good at it. This song is, like, the antithesis of that. There like, so many fun lines, so many, like, no, like, crazy bars or nothing, but the way he's saying everything and the way he's going about everything, and everything he's saying sounds cool, or, like, sounds fun. He could probably say the most depressing stuff in this same delivery and over the same production, and it sound fun. Like, there you can't take anything away from it. Like, this is a perfect song to play, like, it's a beautiful day outside, or it's late at night. I've listened to this song late at night and loved it. Had a great time with my friends. But, like, beautiful day doesn't even have to be summer. It could be, like, fall or something, and it's just amazing. It's a fantastic vibe. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, that, like, just the vibes are, like, immaculate. This one is kind of a different pick, these last two are. This isn't necessarily because of the fun, even though I do have fun listening to the song. It's an amazing song that I really just love the vocals and the amazing melodies. Like, that is the main part of what I love about this, and just the vibe about it, the subject matter, the beat, like the sample. I really like it. You know what I'm saying? I can't hate on it, even though it's not necessarily one of the ones that it's oozing fun, it's oozing a great time. I mean, it is oozing a great time, but in a different way. Like, it's not this, like, this funhouse, like, carnival type sound. It's more of, like, this, like, kind of more chill. It's more of a chill type of vibe, and I still enjoy it greatly. Like, obviously, it's my number 2 on here, but that doesn't really make it makes it better than the other ones, because I feel like Lil Uzi just does all of these melodies and stuff better. Like, he is the main presence on this song, and I really like that. I really enjoy it, and I think it gives just an amazing song. Now, this song might come out of left field, but Homecoming by Lil Uzi Vert is not only, in my opinion, the best song off of Eternal Take, but the one that I find the most personal enjoyment in. And by the way, if you hear, like, a lot of rustling, I'm plugging this up. But, like, just in my opinion, this song is the definition of fun. It's bouncy, it's loud, it's constant, the energy is so high. He is laying it down. And this has definitely got, like, decent bars. The only negative about this song that I can even think of is that Lil Uzi calls Coochie sticky, and I think that's nasty. But I get over it really quickly because it's on to the next thing. Like, he's delivering everything so fast, like, you don't really have time to settle, and that's what I like. It keeps you moving. It feels like you're running from something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an amazing good time. It's like theme music to running from a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, this giant thing is chasing after you, but you gotta stay moving. That's what it makes me feel like, and it's just constant. Like, Anthony Davis, you don't do with the Pelicans. Like, just stuff like that, just going in and in and in and in. Like, there's no break. There's no breathing. There's no breathing room, and I think that's amazing. I kind of wish Lil Uzi would do that more. Just straight rap your tail off, man. Just go stupid. Don't hold back. And that is what I love so much about Homecoming, the non-holding back. I can play the song all the time, getting lit, getting hyped. This is the song I'm playing by Lil Uzi, and that's why I think it's my favorite song by him. Hopefully the next time I make a top 5 Lil Uzi Vert song video, there will be more inclusions, or newer inclusions. A lot of these songs are older. I mean, his last 2 projects were not necessarily my favorite. I did like Pink Tape, but it felt more like a build-your-own album, and none of the songs on Pink Tape are as good as the songs on here. They're just not. And Eternal Take 2, I did a review of that. I don't even know what that album is. It was literally just to get out of a contract. That's all it was. And obviously that kind of led to there's just none of the songs were fun. None of the songs were what I go to Lil Uzi Vert for. And what I go to Uzi for is fun. And I get fun from every single one of these songs. And hopefully the next time I ever make one of these videos, it'll probably be a while because, you know, you got to give time for opinions to actually change and new music to come out and just new time to form new memories and stuff like that. Y'all, obviously, y'all know the deal. Anyway, this is my top 5. Tell me if you agree, disagree, whatever. If you made it to the end of the video and you want to join the Patreon for as little as $1.50 a month, you actually absolutely can. The link is in the description for sure. Should be anyway. It might take me a minute to put it in there because I'm recording other videos. But it is for sure there. And you can join and get benefits. You'll get shout-outs and videos. You'll see videos early. If you join higher subscriptions, you get other stuff. No duh, you know, obviously. And, you know, helps me out. I'm going to college soon. Like, come on now. Shit's expensive. Anyway, and obviously subscribing, like, is obviously, you know, better. I love you guys.